We associate cities with being really hectic places, and they definitely are that. But I think if you watch this video, it'll surprise you. This is how I spend an ideal day off in the city for maximum calm, relaxation, and fun. It's not unusual for me to get in 12,000 steps without even trying, just going to the places that I love the most and doing the things I love to do. This is my perfect day off. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Helen. Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome to another vlog. You're gonna see me pull my hair back because we are now in pollen season, and instead of snow, there's pollen drifting down, which gets in my hair, which means theoretically I should wash my hair every day because my allergies are kind of flared up. But what I do instead is I just tie it up as best I can, do a little braid situation, and I find less pollen gets caught in my hair this way. It's just been one thing after another. I've been sick for 3 weeks, that finished, and then I woke up with itchy eyes today. That's life, I guess, sometimes. It's suddenly so nice out. I'm gonna get outside and then finally going to meet up with the urban sketchers of Toronto. I mean, I learned about this about a year ago and I never took part, just for one reason or another. Once I even planned to go and I completely missed it because I got the day wrong, but this is finally the day I'm going to do it. Luckily though, it's not until the afternoon, so that gives the day a chance to warm up a bit, and it gives me a chance to get outside and get in a little bit of exercise before I go. And I can see my hair's already getting frizzy. Okay. I'm wearing my Patagonia quilted cotton shirt, which you may remember I paid well over 100 Canadian dollars for, and just some exercise tights that came from Target a few years ago, and then my New Balance hiking shoes, trail runners, not hiking shoes, sunglasses, and my little Herschel pouch. It's a little crossbody pouch that holds my phone and just little bits when I'm going for a walk. Suddenly it is so beautiful in the city. This is the part of the season that I really love. I'm passing a little pond here. Can you see? Goldfish. Magnolia is in bloom, but fading quickly. It's just so ephemeral this time of year, but everything is so green and I love it. This is my favorite little enclave to walk around. This is actually a gated community, but it's not gated in the traditional way of like an American style gated community. It just has a gate. Technically, these roads are private. But as you can see, you can just pass through there. But it's so pretty in here. I wanted to capture the beauty of the city at this time of year, and so that is why we're here today. I see somebody bird watching. This is a great enclave for spotting all kinds of birds. Everywhere I turn my head here, there's some beautiful aspect of nature to appreciate. I hear the different birds chirping. I'm still seeing magnolia trees. Oh, so pretty. Then when I look over here, I can see the skyline of the city. Way in the distance there is the CN Tower and downtown. I think it's so nice that you can be in the middle of such a big city and then come to this quiet little nature area. Here's a pond. Let's see if we can get a bit of a closer look of the pond. It ices over in the winter. All right, there's a better view. Very green pond. And then there's a little door here, a baby goose door. How cute is that? Absolutely a brilliant spot if you want to do any bird watching or you just want to walk around a quiet part of the city. Just puts a gigantic smile on my face anytime I walk through here. There's always something to see or to hear. Beautiful, beautiful colors this time of year. So nice. I wonder what this is. So pretty. So this area is called Witchwood Park, and then after this I usually go to the gym, which is just around the corner. So I'll do this part as my cardio and then I'll lift some weights. I think this is some sort of plum blossom. So pretty. I didn't grow up any kind of nature girl, but really getting into art has helped me appreciate all these flowers. What's this? Some sort of rose, I guess. It's beautiful. One thing that I really love about this city is that there's this buzz of anonymity that I really do appreciate. Like, you can go about all your business and nobody's looking at you. They don't care. They're just getting on with their lives. So after the gym, I head home and make myself a chicken salad sandwich because I don't want to eat out. I'd rather just get something quick here and then pop down to the Urban Skechers, which is just a few stops on the subway. So that's not so bad at all. And luckily, I've already packed up all my art supplies to take with me. The sandwich turned out really yummy. I am going to tell you a little bit of a secret, and that's I'm really nervous to go to this urban sketching event. Like, my skills are very beginner level. I can draw a building and you see me draw things and you probably think they're quite nice, but the skill level of some of these artists, they've been at it for years and they can really do some great architecture, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're doing, but I'm worried that my skills are not up to snuff. So I met up with the group and it was actually really super chill. There were lots of people. It was a beautiful, sunny, warm afternoon. And I just sat here. So it looks like I'm alone painting. I'm painting the E.J. Pratt Library, but I'm not. Dotted all over this area of the campus are other like urban sketchers in these, like every little nook and cranny you can imagine. You can see some of them here and they're all facing different buildings. And, you know, I'm probably one of the least skilled artists that showed up, but I'm also a beginner, so I'm trying to, you know, be kind to myself. But after we did all this, we did this thing called a throwdown, which is where we lay out all our books. Here are my finished pieces, but you're going to get a glimpse now of some other people's. And oh my gosh, when I saw everybody else's work, I was so blown away. But you know what? It's good because I need a challenge. I do best when I'm not that good at something and I'm striving and I'm struggling. And so that's definitely where I am at with this new world of urban sketch. But what I like is that it combines some of my drawing skills with some of my painting skills. And I know there's a lot of room for me to grow and get better. Look how many people came out on this beautiful day. These are all the sketchers. These are all their books. Look how much stuff is here. I was blown away by the turnout and it was a lot of fun. What an absolutely superb day out. So that was me with the Urban Sketchers Toronto group, who are a group of people. It's open to the public, anybody can join, who gather together to do what they call urban reporting. Typically you draw architecture together, you just all meet up and you sketch together and you paint together if that's what you want to do. And at the end, everybody puts their artwork and their sketches and their work out along on a little sketch walk kind of thing where we all pass by and have a look at what people have done. And I was so in awe of the level of talent and skill. And I think I'm hooked. I think I'm gonna go again if the place suits me. This one was really close to my house, so I was able to get there and back in no time at all. Back at my old stomping grounds, University of Toronto, which has got some great architecture. This is really the benefit in my mind of living in the city, which is doing things with other people, something that I really enjoy, and having a hobby you can share with so many people so easily and free as well, because you guys know I do my Monday embroidery craft session groups as well, so I'm still doing that. So this is just something else for me to add to the repertoire when I have free time, which is great. I've been very much wanting to get to do some more oil, but the problem with oil is it's quite messy and you need to have a bit of time. So now that I'm done for the day, I have time, which is great. So this is where you'll find me for the next while. So here's something that I kind of have been reflecting on lately, which is that before I got into all these really fun, well, fun for me anyway, art hobbies, I kind of didn't have a great way to spend the free time that I have. I always felt like I should be doing something extra or something else, like my weekends were not fulfilled, I was wasting time. I don't know if that's just a byproduct of productivity culture that's silly, or I just wasn't feeling fulfilled in my life, but I'm so glad that I have all this extra hobbies basically to fill my life and ways to relax and ways to chill out and ways to connect with nature. It gives me such a great guidance for disconnecting, right? Because I don't want to spend this extra time that I do have in life on my phone doom scrolling or anything like that. This is, to me, even when the art turns out bad, which I'd say arguably this first layer turns out terrible of this, but I'm going to keep going. But even if it's bad, it's still good. It's still better than the alternative. Like, I'm still building my skills. I'm still having a great time, and I'm really happy when I'm doing this kind of stuff. And I don't think that when I used to be on TikTok a lot, that made me happy. When I used to be just more on Instagram, that made me happy. On the whole, those just made me feel like I was missing out on my own actual life. And so that's a long way of saying that I'm so glad that I have these art hobbies to fill my time. I think priming this is as far as I'm going to be able to get today, just because I'm running a bit low on time. The thing I'm finding about watercolor, it's so different to oil in that it takes forever to dry between stages, whereas watercolor dries almost instantly. So I don't think I'm going to have a finished painting for you today, but stay tuned. Maybe in one of the next videos, although not the next video, I'll tell you why. All right, let's go have a seat down in the garden and get a bit of relaxation going on. These green little florets are just gonna absolutely murder my allergies, but that's okay. Let me get a brush. Okay, this is the contraption I use to just brush everything off here. All right. Okay, let's put you down here. Let's just put you down right there. Don't fall. Oh, so many. These are freshly washed for the season. So for the next video, we will be going to Alberta, because I know at the time of filming this that, let me just get this off. Too many layers. We're just getting very close. Actually, I'm leaving this week, so in a few days, and so that will be next. So obviously I won't be completing this oil painting then, but maybe lots of other adventures. I'm so excited to take my family with me. I've been once to the Rocky Mountains, and my husband and son have never been, so I'm super hyped for that. So that's going to be great. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please do give me a hand by liking. You're probably subscribed already, and leave me a comment down below. Even an emoji is fine. I've been having an awfully hard time with my vlogs lately. I don't mind admitting that to you guys, seeing as you've watched it to this point. It's just so hard to get traction on them. You can get people watching the first little bit, but not everybody watches to the end, and so that really takes you down a peg in the algorithm. So if you've watched it this far, I appreciate you so much. So I guess that's pretty much it for my day off. The day is coming to a close. It will be dinner soon, and then tomorrow's a work day. So back to the old grind. Few days of working, then packing my bags and flying to Alberta. Can you believe I'm in the middle of the country-ish, and you know, middle east coast kind of, and Alberta's sort of middle west coast really. And it's still like a 4-hour flight. Wrap your head around how huge Canada is. That's hard to believe. I mean, not if you're American or maybe from Russia or something like that, it isn't, but from any other kind of European or Asian perspective, that's far. That's far. In the end, I was able to get a first layer down of this cherry painting, and I think it looks really pretty. Now, it is actually Mother's Day, and so my family is over, and so we're sitting down to some homemade lasagna. My mom made it, not me. And then some fish and chips, and then a little bit of cake. And that was like an absolutely ideal day off for me. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you on the next video.